Hi, I'm Matt with ZZPerformance, and today we're going to show you how to install the Sonic cold air intake. The kit includes ZZP air filter, powder coated intake tube, custom heat shield, clamps, and a silicone coupler. For tools, what we're going to need is 1/4 inch drive with an extension, 1/2 inch drive with extension, 15mm socket, 10mm socket, an 8mm socket, T20 bit, and a 4mm Allen. Once you have those handy, we're ready to get started. So you're going to start by removing the 8mm, or loosening the 8mm bolt holding the intake tube to the turbo. Loosen that up and pop that free. From there, you'll remove the safety clip from the MAF sensor and unplug it. Let that sit there. Next, you're going to remove the sensor using the T20 bit. Take that screw out. And the second. Carefully removing the mass airflow sensor and setting that to the side. Now you're going to remove the intake assembly as one piece. So lift up on this side, you'll hear a pop, and then pull towards the motor and it should pop again. There's your stock intake. After removing that, you're going to pre-assemble the filter on a new intake tube. So, what you're going to do is take the intake tube, slide it into the filter up until you feel this lip right here. So just like so, and nice and snug. Now you're going to tighten down the 8mm nut. There we go. Next, we're going to install the MAF sensor. It will only go in one way, so don't worry about it. Inside, you'll feel it seat. And using the screws provided and your 4mm Allen. And you're ready to go. Next, you're going to install the provided clip nut, like so. That's good. And now we're going to loosen the two motor mount bolts here. Using a 15mm socket. Number 2. Set those to the side. Now you're going to take your intake tube with your air filter, you're going to slide it carefully inside, being careful with your sensor. Once it's in about like that, you're ready to go. You're going to install this in one piece. Watching carefully, putting in everything, checking your clearances. It goes in there. Once it finds its happy place, which is right there. lining up the tab, take your nut, and put that back on. Snug that up. Take your bolt, reinsert your bolt. And then install a 10mm bolt. Might have to adjust, wiggle a little bit and adjust. Get that started like so. So now, you're going to install your clamps on your silicone coupler like so. Put your coupler on. Everything kind of slide in. Reposition the tube and anything as needed. Make sure your coupler sits on top of your turbo good. Perfect. And tighten the clamps. Spinning your clamps to your desired location. And now you can tighten it up. Nice. Good to go. From there, plug your MAF back in. Now, if you see, you want to reposition the tube so that your MAF sensor doesn't ride on the motor. So kick the tube slightly, if possible. Perfect. Good to go. Push your little rubber fingers in. And now you can tighten up the rest of your bolts. MAF's plugged in. Make sure everything's plugged in tight. And that's how to install the ZZP Sonic cold air intake.